on divorce court today. Married for less than 2 years, alcohol is tearing this couple apart. Marcella says Anthony's new love for the bottle is ruining their lives, and she's desperate to save their marriage. Marcella Woods and Anthony Woods have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toller to resolve. Testimony in divorce court starts now.
Mrs. Woods, you say in your petition to this court that your husband has a girlfriend. Explain that to me.
Well, Judge, let me tell you. I say my husband has a girlfriend because my husband's girlfriend is beer and alcohol.
Oh.
Now, my husband, a girlfriend, you gonna do whatever it takes to get with him. You gonna spend as much time as you can with him. You gonna lie, you gonna steal. You might not even come in at night. That's why I say my husband has a girlfriend.
And it's alcohol.
And it's alcohol.
Mr. Woods, are you drinking a lot of alcohol?
It's not every day.
It's not every day.
It's not every day.
Is it every other day?
No, it's like maybe twice a week.
And on those 2 times a week, how much do you consume? That much?
Yeah.
That much?
Yeah, that much.
Okay. What kind of drunk is it? Because they're jovial drunks, they're mean drunks.
Okay, Judge. My husband, his drunk is this. His girlfriend will take him places that he normally would not go. That's how drunk he gets.
Where does he go?
Oh, goodness. I don't know. We don't answer the phone. I can call 50 times. He's not going to answer the phone. He'll even get tired and turn the phone off. But not only turn the phone off, he may come in and he may not even come home. Let me tell you. I'm thinking, okay, it's all good. Whew, it's anniversary time, our first anniversary. Oh, bubble bath, rose petals, we gonna do it up, yeah. We didn't have a honeymoon, so of course I'm expecting big, you know. I earned it, hey, come on, it's time. My husband decides to cut up right before the anniversary comes.
Now, when you say cut up, what do you mean?
Pay time. My husband doesn't cut up until it's time to get paid. Check comes, my husband answers, he ready. He out the door, love you, baby, bye, gone to work. My husband decided this time he wasn't gonna come home. So he just didn't come home. Didn't come home. Not no 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. He just didn't come home.
Didn't come home at all.
At all.
Did you miss the anniversary, the first anniversary? I can see, you know, 7, 8 years in, maybe mess it up, but the first one?
Yeah, I messed up. I messed up.
Now we've been fussing at you, Mr. Woods, and but I'm gonna take a moment and bring it back to you, Mrs. Woods, because I read what you give me. I do, read it all.
Okay.
And you told me about the beginning of your relationship. And you're in here complaining about alcohol. And this is what you said, in your own words. A week or 2 before the wedding, he told me he had a drug and alcohol problem.
Yes. Yeah. First warning sign.
Yet you marched down the aisle and married him. Walk me through that logic.
Let me tell you why, Judge. Now, this is the logic for me. When I met this man, I was in a place in my life where I was happy, but my life wasn't all right, you know. But it wasn't about him. It was what he did for me.
What did he do for you?
What he ended up doing for me was taking me to church. Now, he played it off real cool and good. Oh, come on, go with me to my family's picnic. Okay, fine, no problem. Great, we'll go to a family picnic. I get to the family picnic, it's the church picnic. I'm like, the church? Okay, I can handle this. You know what? Maybe this is where I need to be. I am trying to turn around, get things right, get on a good level. You know, I need God in my life. Loved him for it. I stayed in church, he left. I got baptized, we broke it off.
Did you bring it to the church? You go in the front door, you went out the back?
Running.
What happened?
Well, at that particular time, we was just hanging out. We wasn't like, it's complicated. We wasn't
Were
really.
you married?
We wasn't married then.
Yeah,
right.
We was just kind of starting off, getting to know each other. Yeah, we wasn't really together like that, and you know that's how that happened. And you know, yeah, she went, stayed, and I disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I disappeared.
Yeah. Why did you disappear? Was it the girlfriend again?
No, it wasn't a girl. You know what? To be honest, sometimes when I go to church, I get bored. I just...
Maybe you need to switch churches, is all.
Amen.
you said that you guys got married on 12/12/12 at 12/12. So December 12th, 2012 at 12/12.
Yeah.
That's a silly thing to do, don't you think?
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was the significance of it for us.
But you had just found out he had an alcohol and drug problem too. You know, 12s aren't important. Booze is.
Right.
You know, sobriety is something you shoot for, not a bunch of 12s.
Right, but let me tell you.
But on
Judge,
12/13, he didn't even remember. You know what I mean? So you got to do the important stuff first, right?
Right. But see, we had went that road, though, Judge.
Yeah,
we
okay.
did the premarital counseling. He said he was going to get the help. We had it all set up. So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? He's going to be a man of his word. Let's see.
Listen, on the next go-round, Mrs. Woods, you wait till they sober up and stay sober for a while before you take them down the aisle. That's all I'm saying. Just a little advice, me to you. Now, I want to go one more place here. You're talking about he left the church as you were coming into the church. You told me, Mr. Woods, that you don't want to go to church because you don't want to bring that negativity in there because you guys are arguing all the time. You also said that you did not believe that, biblically speaking, your wife was doing her role in the home. I want you to explain that to me.
Well,
Yeah. Let's see.
first I'm looking for the person that I married because my wife used to be, you know, kind, gentle, but now, you know, I don't know. She's just mean.
Okay. But we're going to talk about that, Mr. Woods, because I want to know, biblically speaking, what you believe is an appropriate wife.
Next, can counseling or a curfew keep Anthony's girlfriend in check? Are you considering marriage but aren't sure that your intended is really right for you? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Divorce Court. Real relationships, raw emotion. Testimony continues now.
Mr. Woods, I want to explore this, her failure to be a biblically appropriate wife.
You know, according to the word, you know, man was created first. In God's own image. And was given authority.
Right.
But she wants to take that role. Not only that, on Sundays, this is supposed to be the Lord's Day. Every day is the Lord's Day, but on Sunday, come on.
Right.
This is the Lord's Day. This is when we're supposed to get up. Hey, baby, we're supposed to be kind to one another. But no, she wants to get up. Okay, you going to church? And it ain't what she's asking me, but it's how she's asking me. You know, that demeanor, I'm like.
So you're telling me
Trying to handle
you don't want to go to church with her because she doesn't ask you nicely enough?
Yes.
Mrs. Woods, tell me what's happening on Sunday morning.
I get up on Sunday morning. I get myself ready for church on Sunday morning. Make sure the kids are up for Sunday morning. As I'm getting dressed, I politely look over to my husband because my husband's still in the bed. And I say, well, baby, you gonna go to church with me this morning? Come on, baby, go to church with me this morning. I ain't going to church. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I said, it'd be nice if we could go to church together. I said, but you know, I understand. Maybe I'll see you at church. Now, I don't know where my husband gets off with the fact of how I say it to him. I'm asking. I can't ask him anything. He thinks I demand.
Okay. From reading what you gave me and talking to you right here, you come across to me as what I call a convenient Christian. You can spout verses when it talks about what she needs to do for you, about how you in charge and how you the leader, but you're not leading in the word, you're not leading in going to church, you're not leading in your sobriety or your attitude, you're just kind of sloughing off. The only time you want to lead is when you want to tell somebody what to do. That's a convenient Christian. You call on God when it serves your purposes, otherwise he's nowhere to be seen.
All right.
Did I get it or did not get it?
No, you didn't.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Do you know, the part about the wife submitting to the husband, you know where that is? It's in a couple of places. You know where it is? Give me a book.
What?
Let's try Timothy. You want to try Timothy?
Yeah.
He does say that in Timothy. And you know what? The part about what the woman should do for the man is this big. The part about what the man should do for the woman is about that big. Did you read that part?
Yeah, I read it. Yeah, I read it. Yeah, I read it.
You know, you can't talk the word if you, I mean, you don't have to be perfect.
Right.
You don't have to live it all, because they don't expect you to be perfect.
Exactly.
But you just can't cherry pick the Bible. You can't pick and choose. When things are wrong at home, that's when you need to go to church. Ooh. You don't say it's negative, I can't take negative to church. You take negative to church, get it cleaned up, and then you walk out positive. That's how that's supposed to work. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
And he also tell you to leave the alcohol alone.
When Divorce Court continues, will a late-night lockout solve Marcella's heartbreak?
Is it good for this marriage that Anthony spends so much time at the bar? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now, 1-800-282-1991.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Mrs. Woods, I understand, that you guys have tried counseling, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened at counseling?
At first, I was demanding about, we need to go. So, I'm gonna pick out some places to go. But like I mentioned to you, we had premarital counseling. So we already had counseling to go to.
Right.
That was offered to us anytime during marriage. No cost. Well, due to the fact that my husband feeling it wasn't convenient enough, we weren't able to attend that.
Because he's only a convenient Christian.
Yeah, convenient, yes, Your Honor. So we missed that out. Then, so I put it on him. I said, well, you know what? Let's get together and find someone mutual. So that way we don't have to worry about the fact of I know them better than you know them. I'm willing to work with that because we need some counseling. My husband picks out somebody. He didn't even show up for that, and that was the person he picked out.
Did you not show up for the person you picked?
I showed up.
Were you late?
No, I was early.
Did you have your girlfriend with you?
I was early. What happened was...
Explain it.
When I showed up, they wasn't ready. So they was like, well, we're going to delay it for a couple of hours. So I said, well, I got to go.
Oh, did you have to go to work?
No, it was just some business I had to go take care of.
Judge.
Don't you think your marriage is worth a 2-hour wait?
Yeah, but see, I didn't, we had a schedule.
Say convenient.
And see, this is business.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Woods.
This is business.
I hear you talking.
We had a schedule.
I hear you talking. Don't believe a word of it, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to add, because I've been fussing at y'all this entire time. So I'm going to stop right now and ask you to tell me what's wrong with her and what she's contributed to the breakdown of this marriage.
By her demands. She's too demanding.
Explain that to me. What does she ask for? What does she want you to do?
She wants to give me a curfew, and
Mr. Woods, how old are you?
I'm 38.
You giving a 38-year-old man a curfew?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
And how does that work?
This is how that works. Let me explain to you. My thing is this. I ask my husband to give me the same respect that I give him. You can't come in at 12, 1, 2, 3, 5, or not at all until the next day and act like everything's okay. You just can't do that. I respect my husband enough to where I don't hang out like that because you can't be married and live a single life. No married man should be out not answering his phone. Then when I call too much, you turn off the phone. I don't know if something's wrong with him, he don't know if something's wrong at the house, but then you don't come in either. Come on, out of respect, just be respectable and mindful that you're married.
Now, Mr. Woods, do you think that's too much?
It's two sides to that story.
Okay.
It's two sides.
You tell me your side.
It's two sides to that story. Let me give you an example of what happened a couple of weeks ago.
Gotcha.
I get off work, come home, pay the bills. I go hang out. It's not even 1 o'clock. It's like 12. It's close to 1.
It's close.
It's close to 1. It's close to 1. I come home. She puts the deadbolt on. Click, click.
Yep.
So I got to sleep in my car.
Yep.
You make the man sleep in his car.
The bills.
Your Honor, yes, I made the man sleep in his car.
Isn't that just cold?
No.
Isn't that just cold?
What's cold is this. It's payday, here we are again. I call it a Ferris wheel he takes me on, okay? Wednesday is when he jumps off the Ferris wheel and I'm still on it trying to keep it going.
Because it's Wednesday payday?
Payday it is. So this is what he decides to do. He says, oh, okay, baby. He gets up early in the morning. Before he even has to be at work, he at the ATM machine. He come on back to the house. He don't say, baby, you know, here you go. Okay, mind you, yeah, he pays some bills, yeah. And I'm proud, I thank him for that. But my husband does this. Here the bill money. I'm in the bathroom, I'm getting ready for work. He kisses me goodbye. Oh, the money over there on the nightstand. All right, love you, bye. The nightstand, wait a minute.
Let me ask you this. The man goes out and he works.
Yeah.
Can he have a night or two out, go out on payday to celebrate his employment?
Judge Lynn Toller's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toller's ruling right now.
Mr. and Mrs. Woods, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say a couple of things, actually. I like the both of you. I really do. I like that you're working. I don't get that a lot in divorce court. I like you're a good-looking couple. You're nice people. You're arguing about when and where to go to church. That's all right. You know what I mean? You're staying out a little late. You're drinking a little too much, but we can work with that. You still love her, don't you?
Yes.
And you gonna keep her, right?
Yes.
You gonna keep him?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
So you came here to get me to yell at him about drinking and staying out. So this is what's going on.
That was the whole reason for it.
The whole reason you came here
Judge.
is so I can fuss at your husband about staying out.
He wouldn't take counsel no other way, so I said no better than you.
Okay, Mrs. Woods, I'm gonna give you what you need.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give you something you don't want.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go.
All right.
Mr. Woods, I think it's okay to go out every once in a while and have a few, as long as you're not driving. Are you driving?
I stay pretty much like right across the street. Yeah, I'm driving.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I was trying to show you some love there, Mr. Woods. You gotta put those skis up. You got a designated driver. You gotta walk down the block, something, but you cannot drive and drink. You can't do it.
Yeah.
And I always, I don't want to say, oh, you might kill yourself. If you want to kill yourself, that's up to you.
Yeah.
But you usually take out somebody else, and the drunk guy always survives.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because they're loose in the car and they don't get hurt, but you don't have that right. You know that.
Yeah, yeah.
You get some help for your alcoholism. Get some help, because I like you. And it matters to me if you make it home or not. It matters to me that you get home to this woman because you're a good man.
Yeah.
Got a good woman. I think you got a good heart, but a bad habit. You gonna do something about that?
Yes.
You lying to me.
I'm gonna do something about it.
You gonna do something, because you're a good dude.
I'm gonna do something about it.
We need good dudes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We need you here. You're working and you love your wife and you're talking about, come on. Stay with us. Join us. Love us. Don't go nowhere. Now, Mrs. Woods, quit fussing and hollering at the man. Fussing and hollering doesn't help. You come home and your jaws just are flapping and you just are yapping. It drives a person to drink. So be cool. Be nice. Come home, tell her you love him, happy to see him, give him something to do other than the bottle. We might work this thing out. So you two gonna stay together?
Yeah.
And play together?
Yeah.
And stay sober together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good enough. This matter is adjourned.
Anthony is seeking help and has promised to stop drinking and driving. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.